Hey Flosstube, it's Karen Stitches. It's Friday the 15th of July and this is Flosstube 126. Hello and welcome. Welcome if you're a new viewer. It's lovely to have you here with me. Drop me a comment below if you can and tell me where you found my channel. If you were sent across from somebody or, you know, whatever. Or you just stumbled across me. And welcome back if you're a returning viewer. What's been happening these last 2 weeks? Not a lot. Much of the muchness. No, I did. Yeah, I've done that. So we had usual work stuff. School finishes next week. We are into the home run for it. So like sports day today. Got activity week next week, which isn't actually a week. It's just 2 days. Which is she's doing a trampoline park on the Monday, and Tuesday she's doing water things like raft building and like a water assault course and orienteering, but not in water because that would be on land, and stuff like that. So she's really looking forward to those 2 days. The weather forecast for it looks phenomenal, if not really hot, because we don't do warm in England. We do grey. Good at that. Got that down to a fine art. Yeah, temperatures, depending on which weather forecast you look at, it's anywhere between 36 and 39, which are unheard of temperatures for us. I think the current UK hottest ever temperature record is 37.8 or something like that, so potentially going to break them this year. Yeah, so that's like 96 to 102, which I know for some people that's kind of like normal summer, but it really isn't for us. So we're not built for it, and our houses are not equipped for it. Anyway, so I'm just hoping that it's not too much for her, because that heat could be doing physical stuff, can be, even if you're in the water, she's going to get sunburnt. And if she's not in the water, then, you know, in a trampoline park, she's going to be mega hot. She's gone at sports day today. It's nice and breezy. It's overcast, which is great. It's not, you know, it's not going to get quite so overheated. She's gone to school with 3 litres of juice with her, so I suspect she'll be taking that kind of level of drinks on Monday and Tuesday. Right, anyway, so we went strawberry picking on Saturday to a lovely fruit farm in a small town about 8-10 miles away. We've been there a few times over the few years. I'd love to go strawberry picking there. So we did strawberries, raspberries and cherries. Beautiful fruit. And they have a nice farm shop, and they've got some chickens, and there's a peacock that wandered around too. I'm assuming he popped his clogs. We haven't been for about 4 years, so we didn't go during the pandemic. Yeah, so it's really nice. So they've got a little play area for kids and stuff. So we used to go when I was little, and we'd sit in the cafe and have a drink or an ice cream while they played. So there's that. Yeah, so I've been fairly monogamous with my stitching. So it's gotten me a couple of finishes. I was kind of like, right, I'm doing this and this is what's happening. And then new start. So we'll just jump in and I'll show you what I've got. So, temperature library. As you can see, we're not built for these temperatures. My temperature library only goes up to 33, and that was an extra one I put on because last year we did not reach those temperatures. Our highest was 32 or 31 or 32 last year. So 33 was just put on. Yeah, we might get that. It's unlikely, but it's there just in case. I'm potentially going to have to add another colour in because we've got lots of temperatures that are kind of, sorry, the sparrows have been around a lot, and I saw one at the corner of my eye. Yeah, so in the little bendy flip, that's kind of what I'm working with at the moment. Those are the main colours I'm working with at the moment. And yeah, 30, can't say it, 349, and then it looks like 817 and 815 will be coming out to play too, which just seems just completely nuts, to be honest, completely nuts. But you'd like to see the stitching on 18 count pewter pictures plus. This is a Jardin Prive what we're calling Temperature Town. So there we go. So I'm up to the 10th, so I'm only a few days behind. I tend to leave it until I get 10 days behind and then I stitch 10 days in a go, using AccuWeather for the temperatures. I've still got a few doodads to do, and I've left a space on the 9th, the 10th, because I'm going to put in a strawberries picking weekend, and it also will, what's the word I'm looking for, represent Wimbledon too, because I love me. No tennis, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm glad that I'm keeping up, because I had gotten quite behind, and it feels good to be back on track. And this is in a Not Enough Whips bag. Not Enough Whip bag, Sarah. It's linked down below. Sarah makes the best project bags. And in a Christine bag. Is Cardinal Points, which I've been loving stitching on. Even if I did stitch one colour yesterday, the other day. I'm a little bit lazy sometimes, and what I do is I'll work out what all the colours of these thingamies are, and I will write them in the margin of the of my chart. So like you can see there, I'll just literally just write down there, just kind of level with it. Well, of course, I read down and it went, you know, Presidential Blue, Tutti Frutti, but I read it's Presidential Blue, and then this one, Sugar Plum, I think it was, and that's Tutti Frutti. So I went, oh, so going straight down this and ignoring the second column, I just went straight down and did it in Sugar Plum. So that had to come out. Not the first mistake on this, I doubt it'll be the last. So that's where I'm at. Oh, let's put some paper behind it. So there we go, Cardinal Points. Oh, me and the screen. There we go. So that's where I'm at. So since you last saw it, oh, there we go. I've basically been working on this corner here. So I think, I can't remember if I've done what I call the vine, where all the leaves and the, you know, the stems and stuff are. I can't remember if I've done that or not. And then I did stitch the thingamabob, the dragonfly, and then put these in. So yeah, that was one I did in that colour. But so it's changed it and run some border down. So that's page 3, and page 3 finishes, kind of just goes across there like that, and just repeats those two motifs, cardinal and that little doodad there. So, and finishes the words. So it's kind of got me wanting to get a page finish on it. I worked it out roughly, and I think I said this last time, that it's, I think a page is roughly, excuse me, a page is roughly 3,000 stitches, not a lot really. So I would sort of, okay, so if I can do, I've got 3 pages left, and might just be just over 3,000. Anyway, I've got 3 pages left. So if I do 1,500 stitches a month, that should give me a finish. So I've decided that, just in case my guesstimate is wildly inaccurate, which, you know, stands a really good chance, I'm going to try and push for a page finish on page 3 this month, because I think I've got about 1,500 stitches left, and yeah, that only works out at 5 prompts in daily 30, and I've done 5 this month already, I think. Can't remember. Yes, I have, yeah. So I did 3 in the, yes, 5. So I'm loving stitching on it at the moment, so I feel like I'm just going to kind of ride that out, just see if I can get a page finish, or even if I can get just a little bit closer, that would be really good. So because I had some finishes, which I'll show you shortly, I had a new start, and this was for Sharon, who's Sharon Stitching on Instagram's birthday, and we started Violet's Blue by Blackbird Designs. This came out, this was a reprint at market last year. Not a clue, it doesn't have a year on it. I thought it had a year on it. Anyway, I think it's a reprint, so that's what we wanted. Sharon wanted. Well, that's what Sharon wanted to start, and I am stitching it on Slightly Spring by Sparklies, and predominantly using the called for colours. The only one I didn't have was I couldn't get Antique Rose for Love Nor Money, and I didn't like the apple cider, so I switched that out for Grasshopper, just to put a bit of a green in it. And then the Antique Rose I changed to Rose Garden. So I like it. I'm happy. And then there's my start. So yeah, the fabric has got a slight green tinge to it, and I just thought it looked really good with the purples and stuff. So there we go. Minuscule start, but it's a start nevertheless. And it's in another Sarah bag. My bag barely it's not, they don't tend to have any bearing on what's in there. I just kind of just go, empty bag. So, finishes. Blank piece of fabric. Oh look, I've got my fabric bags out there. Look, put it straight away. That doesn't happen usually, the biggest left on the side. So, I finished this one was from Honeysuckle Manor, and that's the little pink cupcake cornucopia. Changed the colours. So I did use the same colour palette as I did there. So, really pleased with that. I haven't decided how I'm finishing that one. So, I kind of have ideas, but I don't know whether I'm actually going to do them. Oh, itchy nose. It's Flosstube and it's hay fever season. And then I did the tape measure, which was just the design. So I've just done the boxes as well and the band. So it'll be like a mini mattress finish for that one. I left the thread ready to start sewing it up. That is a mystery grey, I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's 32 count, and that is Star Sapphire linen from Witch Hill. I love Star Sapphire, one of my favourites. My other finish is going to need some paper behind it because it is on Star Sapphire, and Star Sapphire is very gauzy. Sledding Gnome, love him. Needs a good iron. I probably should have given him a good iron before I put beads on, but hey ho. There he is. This is a Mill Hill kit. It's called Gnome from Gnome Quartet, and they're all kind of wintry gnomes. It's on the call for fabric, which was a 28 count Star Sapphire. There he is. Kyle. You sort of see the beads. Love his hat. It's so beady. And you can't see them well, but the snow's full of beads, and it's really, really pretty. It's one of those things, definitely prettier in person than it is. You just can't. I mean, the big cream beads you can see in his beard, but it's just so hard to see the beads. But it's so lovely, and hubby's very pleased. So he is done. So that puts me at 21 whips now with my new start. I had 20 whips for a whole 5 hours, 6 hours until I started. Oh, what's it called? Let's pop those in there. I think they're in the box then. Till I started Violet's Blue. So, plans. Another new start. The little girl who was my bridesmaid many, many moons ago, when she was 4, was getting married this summer, and we're off up to see her and the fiance get married, and we're very excited to be going. And you know, when you just kind of think, like when I first heard about their engagement, like last summer, I was like, oh yeah, I have to stitch them something. And it took to the wedding invitation to drop on my doorstep for me to go, oh yeah, I need to stitch them something. And then I didn't make a decision. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Didn't order the chart. So I'm going to stitch them. Sharon showed me a finish that Colette, the highway stitcher, had done. And hers is really, really pretty, because I must admit, I'll take out the plastic. Had I seen this in that colourway, I probably would have just gone, do you know what? No. So, but I know that I do that. I know that they're Christian faiths, both very important to both of them, and that was so I knew that this would be a good choice because it's a verse from Corinthians. No, 1 Corinthians, and this is the edge of their wedding invitation, and it had these lovely, I don't know if it's showing up very well, burgundy flowers and orangey flowers, and kind of the colour scheme was kind of that peachy coral colour with the burgundy and the green. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to I can change the colours of this quite nicely. So we have got, and I only had one of the called for anyway, 2 of the called for. So the green is being brightened up with that green. The kind of pigeons. Oh, this is not very good lighting today. The peachy colour here is going to be the orange. I've kept cherub in for the kind of insides of the heart, and I'm going to pull a white for the seagull. There's a seagull up there and one down where my finger is. That's staying in that, and then I've got, oh, that is cherub. So bash, oh, I don't know, I've pulled colours. So it looks, actually I may not need, I forget. I'm just gonna, that's my colour palette. I may actually use, that's an idea, use the cherub for the brown writing. Ooh. So the pale brown writing, I'm probably going to use cherub now, and then the dark brown in the crimson. Daylily will be at the bottom, and then some of the hearts, and the middle of the hearts will be bashful. There we go. And the bird feet was heirloom gold, and I'm not sure about that at the moment. And I'm just doing it on a Sparklies parchment. So that is my plan for that, and I need to get that started. I have, well, a month or so to get it finished and FFO'd. Fortunately, it's decent frame sizes, so I think, if I recall, let me just flip that over. So let's have a look. 32 count, 5.9 inches by 3.8, so basically 6 by 4. So 7 by 5 frame will be perfect for it, I think. And you've got the alphabet to put their initials in. So, and I have their, their wedding invitation. Also gave their middle names too, so that was lovely. And it's all going to be very nice. And I mean, it's not that big. And words go quickly. We tell ourselves words go quickly. So that's my plan for that. Right, okay. I did have an FFO, which was Sharon's birthday present, and when that gets to her, I'll share it with you. Should have arrived yesterday, but, things happen, so. Okay, so what have I got for you? I'm going to do the summer punch needle came out, so I'm going to do my picks from there. These are what I liked. Whether I stitch them is another matter, but I will get them out and then they will go in my punch needle and primitive stitcher book, where I keep all the charts I like, or think, oh, that's a good idea. Whether I actually ever get to stitching half of these, I do not know. I do want to do the blue flower series that came out last year, that Jeanette's did the hearts, but I've got 3 blue flower whips at the moment, and that is plenty. Don't need to do any more of those. And there's just, yeah, a lot of for seasons. And I love seasonal stitching. I don't need any more seasonal stitching. I love it so much. I need some summer stuff, actually. Put my display out, I was like, oh, I need summer stuff. So I think I'm going to stick with my nautical kind of, because I do the bees and the flowers, and then I went full on patriotic for the Jubilee. I love that. I think that's my favourite display so far this year. And I've just put my stuff out now, and it's kind of, I'm a bit like, oh, that's a bit eclectic, and I think I need to stitch some more kind of nautical stuff, beachy things, and then that'll be a theme, because at the moment there's like little odds and ends I can easily put into other displays, but I think nautical's the way I'm going to go, and I do like stitching nautical. That will be apparent shortly. So these are my punch needle picks for the summer issue. So I really like the sweet little stitch from Shakespeare's Peddler. Now, wouldn't this look fantastic with her Barbara Anna with the lighthouse and the little sailing boat? Now that would be a perfect one for my summer display. So she's on the stitch list. I know Heather's talking about changing the colours, but I actually really quite like those colours. I'm not sure about the pink in the flowers, but anyway. The elephants. They're in a really I'm not sure kind of thing, but I wanted to print them out and have them just in case. Yeah, because it's Janine. And this one from Twin Peaks. I like it. I don't like the border, so I ditched the border. And I'm umming and ahhing about the alphabet, but yeah. And then the hello from Liz Matthews, and that's really cool. I love that it just kind of just looks like ripped paper wrapped around the pillow. That's really cool. So yeah, those are my picks on punch needle. Obviously there were loads of other things in there, but those are my favourites. Cross Stitch magazine. So I was excited for this issue. That was the cover kit. Yeah, there it is. If anybody wants that bunny, I'm never going to stitch that. So if anybody wants it, just put the word bunny in your box below, and I'll pop it in the post to you. So there we have the contents. Oh, this is issue 386, August 2022. The Stitching with Julian is a ladybird. And we've got the willow fabric offers. That's actually really lovely. That's the 2020 series from Zoe Patching. And my excited face. This is a Doreen Jones. I've already printed out the chart. Willow Fabrics do the box, and I'll actually order the box because the one I made for O Tannenbaum cost me £14, and that one's £18, so I might as well just order the box. It's a 28 count. I'm doing it on 32, but I'll just cut the same size and it'll just be slightly smaller in the box. Yes, so I just pulled, I had a large piece of 32 count Murano, and I was like, do you know what, that'll do. So I'm very excited to stitch that. And it would be so easy if you just like the lighthouse, just to do the lighthouse, because they've shown them all separately. So, and then we have a little passport cover, Bon Voyage. That's really chic and kind of Parisian. That's Cheryl McKinnon. We've got the letters page. These are fun Pots of Joy little plant cards. you could easily stitch them without the letters in and just continue the colours. Ladybird, Ladybird. Daisies and ladybirds, that's really pretty. Oh, and that is Susan Bates. I like that. Maria Diaz little spool with nasturtiums on, and that's really sweet. I just saw who this was. Oh, Rebecca Spencer, some animal hoops. I like the parrot. Giraffe looks funny and stuff, but the parrot looks cool. Patchwork alphabet. And obviously the numbers too, as always. Oh, what am I? I have a pin cushion. I really like this idea. This is another Maria Diaz pattern. And it's the lampshade. Yeah, it's just so pretty. I mean, I actually just like the design. I'd frame it as it is, but I think that's just a really nice nice design. We've got Look to the Stars. I'm just going to see who it's by. Amanda Butler. We've got an interview with Doreen Jones. We've got some Biscorno patterns. By Maria Diaz, Amanda Butler and Cheryl McKinnon. And I've already printed those for my stash. Stitcher Spotlight is how to make that dream catcher. That would make a good Biscorno too. That got printed out and put in my Biscorno section file. And Around the World, I can't turn the page. Around the World is Tokyo. Yeah, and then next month we have a little bee kit, and then a pretty 9 patch of flowers. Right, so there we go. Cross Stitcher 386. That can go up there. And don't forget to say bunny if you want the kit. Did I say bunny? Yeah, bunny. Bunny. My Sparklies came in. So I've got Eclipse. This is an 18 count Aida. Kind of feels a bit more purple than that, but still very pretty. Oh, look, Aida box. I've still got, from when I did my kitting up, my fabric boxes are still here. Put things away as I go. And then we've got Rose Potpourri. That's a colour. I'm not really a pink kind of person, but that's just kind of more mauve, I guess. And I like that. And then after seeing Stitchy Sally have some stickers from Oodle Madoodles, I ordered a couple of little mini sticker sheets. And there we go, to go in my planner. So just to finish off my June page, and then we've got some bees, because bees, and I love florals as well, so perfect. Because I had a bit of a planner catch up, so we've got, there's my my May page, and there's my June page, just waiting for some more stickers. So I was waiting for those to come and then I could decide on what I did. So there we go. Oh, just leave that there like that. And I'm going to pop the stickers in there. They all came prettily wrapped in tissue paper and in a board envelope. So it's always nice to get things done when they come well packaged. And they were fairly reasonable. They were 125 a sheet for little sheets, which is great. They've got so many really lovely stickers, so I'll drop a link down below to the website. What else? I don't think anybody commented on the random box of charts from last time, so if you just want a random chart, a box filled with the cover kits and oh, I'll reach it up. Yeah, if you want, I'll double check just to make sure, but I don't think anybody did. So if you want just filled with little cover kits and stuff, ideal for taking to retreats. If you just want to put some bits on the free return and you haven't got a lot to give, you can take a few cover kits. So yeah, just comment box and I'll pull together the comments from last time or this time. If you've won before, you can win again. I really don't mind who has these things. I just want to share what I've got with you, and I know I'll never stitch them, so box for that, bunny for that, and I'll pull those next time. Next week will be my kit parade. Not kit, as in not kits, it's my kitted up parade rather. So that's what I spent some time this week kitting stuff up, and I will be actually I'm going to literally film it. I'm going to put this lot away and then I'm going to start filming that. So I shall be, that'll come next week. I've also filmed a tutorial and that'll be up in 3 weeks time. 3 weeks time, yes. Yeah, so exciting. So lots to come on my channel. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it here until next time. I'm going to catch up with some Flosstube. I have so much Flosstube to catch up with. And I don't remember how far behind I am. I had 3 Helen D videos to watch. So, great. So I need to see how, I haven't watched her most recent one from this week. I need to see how she's getting on with Cardinal Points. So, yeah. Until next time, friends, take care, have a great stitchy fortnight, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.